Okay, day 4 of, where's my nice, pretty pencil thingy? Here it is. Okay, so, part 4. Okay, who remembers, what did we do on Tuesday? What operation did we do on both sides of the equation? Subtraction. Wednesday was? Yesterday we did division, and today we're going to learn to solve equations by multiplying any constant values to isolate the variable. Remember, Algebra 1 is all about isolating the variable. Okay? And if you do it on one side, you have to do it on the other side. Okay, so let's kind of think out loud. Okay? 15 divided by what will give us 5?
3.
Right, 3. Okay? Alright, now watch. Let's go in reverse. 5 times 3 is 15. Okay? Very important. 24 divided by what is equal to 6?
4.
Right? And again, 6 times 4 is 24. Okay? And the last one, 28 divided by what gives us 4? 7. Okay? 28 divided by 7 will give us 4. 4 times 7 is 28. Okay? You see how one way you divide, but if you go the opposite way, you're multiplying. Okay? Any questions? Okay. All right. So now, what we're going to do on 4 and 5, we're going to switch where the unknown is. Here, in 1 through 3, the unknown was in the second position. Now we're just going to put it in the front. Okay? So what number divided by 4 will give us 6? 24. And how'd you do that? Exactly. Exactly. That's why I said that. Okay? Because 6 times 4 is 24. What number divided by 11 is equal to 6? 66. Okay? Because we multiplied 11 and 6. And lastly, okay, 3 equals some number divided by 8. What's that number? 24. Right? It's in a different position, but the same thing. We multiplied 8 and 3. So what operation did you use to determine the unknown value? Multiplication. Okay? Now, I will tell you this. This step here, you won't use as much as you did yesterday. The one how we divided, you're going to use that every day. That'll be the last step of every algebra problem that we face, pretty much, for the most part. Okay? This one, not so much, but we still need to make sure that we know it. Okay? All right, now, we have 7, 8, and 9. Okay? So, if we look at it, we have x over 4. Okay? We have a fraction. But that fraction bar, how can we say it out loud? What word can we associate it with?
Division.
Right. Division, or divided by. So we have x over 4. I'm just going to rewrite it. Equals 4. Now, what are we going to isolate?
The variable.
The variable, x. And how do we do that? If we're dividing, what's the opposite? Multiply. So we're going to multiply this 4 to both sides. I'm going to use parentheses so that way there's no confusion. Okay? If you were to put in the calculator 4, open parentheses, 4, close parentheses, it's the same thing as 4 times 4. But right here, this 4 and the 4, okay, on the left-hand side is going to cancel each other out. It's going to be 1, right? 4 divided by 4 is 1. 1 times x is x, so we have x equals, and then what's 4 times 4? 16. Okay? Am I going too fast? Okay, if I am, just let me know. Okay, x over 8, I'm going to rewrite it. X over 8 is equal to 4. All right, same thing as number 7. We need to isolate the x. And how do we do that?
We multiply.
By what?
8 times 4.
Right. We multiply 8 to both sides. These 8's cancel. Okay? The pair of 8's cancel, so you're left with x equals, and what's 8 times 4? 32. Okay, number 9. Looks a little bit different, doesn't it? Okay, so let's step through this. The first thing you want to do is pull out the fraction. Okay, because you have 2x over 3. Pull out the fraction. What's the fraction? Without, no, don't have the x. Just pull. Right, so we're going to rewrite it as 2 over 3x equals 22. Okay? You pull the fraction away from the x. Now, we're still dividing, right? So the opposite of division is multiplication. But here we multiplied it 4, here we multiplied it 8. What are we going to multiply on both sides?
3.
There's a 3 in it, and there's a 2 in it. So how do we write it? 3 over 2, or the reciprocal. You guys know what the reciprocal is? Have you heard that term before?
Yes.
The reciprocal, you just flip the fraction upside down. So instead of 2 over 3, you have 3 over 2. But what you do on one side, you have to do on the other. Okay? The reciprocal, you just flip your fraction. Okay, what's the reciprocal of 1/2? 2 over 1, or 2. What's the reciprocal of 3 over 4? 4 over 3. So you kind of get it, okay? So in order for us to make this a 1, we have to multiply by the reciprocal. 3 over 2. Okay? Now, everybody get your calculators, turn it on. Okay? Now, pay very close attention to what I say, because I'm going to show you an easy way to do this. Okay? You're going to use the 3 buttons. Alpha, y equals, and enter. Everybody look where alpha is. Don't press anything. Look where alpha is. Where's alpha? Right, it's the green button, right? Top left. Okay? Where is y equals? 2 buttons above it. And then you know where the enter button is. Okay? So what I want you to do right now is I want you to press alpha, y equals, enter, and tell me what you get. Fraction. Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to put 3 in the numerator, 2 in the denominator. Don't do anything after that. Okay, now, you see where your cursor keys are? Move it to the right one. Press times, because we're going to multiply. Okay, now, do alpha, y equals, enter another time. And now we're going to put 2 over 3. And press enter. And what do we get? 1. And that's why you multiply by the reciprocal. Because what's 1 times x? X. Okay, now now we have to do it to this side. So press 22 or 22 times alpha, y equals, enter, and then 3 over 2, and press enter. 33. Make sure you guys get 33. Okay? All right, so let's kind of review what we just did. We took the 2x over 3 and we pulled out the fraction part, the coefficient. Okay? So that way we have a number and a variable. We have 2/3 and x. Okay? Equals 22, and we're going to multiply the reciprocal on both sides, 3 over 2. Okay, that's all we did. Okay? Try to remember what example we did last one. So let's go underneath here, go 4x over 5 equals, let's say 16. Okay? 4x over 5 equals 16. Okay? So what was the first step? Not yet. Pull the fraction away from the variable, right? Pull the fraction away from the variable. So what's our fraction going to be? So you're going to have 4 over 5x equals 16. Okay? And now, what do? Right, we flip it or we multiply the reciprocal on both sides. So what's the reciprocal of 4/5? 5 over 4. Okay? So we already know, you don't have to multiply this because we know it's going to be 1. We know that 5 over 4 times 4 over 5 is 1. So we have x equals, and now all you have to do on the calculator is 16 times, and then alpha y equals enter, 5 over 4, press enter. 20. All right, so you guys see how that works? So now we're going to rewrite and solve. We're going to do the word problem portion. Okay? So here is a number, which is what?
X.
Okay, but let's use a number. Let's use a different.
Y.
Okay, let's come on, X.
Or B.
B. All right, good. B. Now, divided by. How do we write that?
Fraction.
Fraction part. Thank you. Good job. B divided by, and then 12 equals 3. So what do we do on both sides?
Multiply by 12.
Multiply by 12 on both sides. Good. Okay, our 12s cancel. So we have B equals what?
36.
36. Okay? Simple enough, right? Am I going too fast? Okay. Sometimes I get excited. Okay? So here we go. Again, we have a number.
A.
A, you want to use A? All right. A, and then divided by is our fraction bar. 15 equals what? Negative 5. Okay, again, what are we going to do on both sides? We're going to multiply, we're going to times it by what? 15. Good, good. Tell you what, you guys are rolling. Okay? What happens to our 15s? They cancel out, so we're left with A equals
Negative 75.
Yep, negative 75. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep this up. Let's go ahead and freeze it. So that way, when you turn it over and you have your assignment, okay, you'll be able to get through these. And then we'll go from there. So any questions?